Hello, Quar enjoyers, we're so back. And this week, it's a few things actually. So, first of all, this week on the myminifactory, which, for anyone that isn't aware, is somewhere where you subscribe monthly and then you get the 3D printing files for various things that are released each week. It is the Crusader Orythil squad tractor. So, the Crusades version of, I suppose, the Fidorg, small like centipede tractor, which, to be honest, it is kind of Fidorg coded, like quite angular. I don't know. I quite like this. I'm not sure how Crusadey it looks, to be honest, but this might be one of my favorite tractors. This box is very high up, which is interesting. Like, you have to wait until it stops, and then you stand on the tracks here. Also, it's a tracked one. Not everything in Quar is tracked, which is fun. It's just got one driver and then a cannon rather than the Fedor one. It looks maybe smaller but taller, but it has a machine gun, not a cannon. And as you can see, these stats will make sense soon, and it's got some rules which I like. I think that if rules are coming, then I would like to see rules with, well, all of these updates, to be honest, if they exist, so I can have a look at them. I'm trying to work out what's different, because the stats will make sense soon, but obviously we have current tractor rules, although they confuse the hell out of me. I have no idea about them. So I think, obviously, range and arc make sense. They already exist. The turret also, that makes sense also. It's a individual activation, so you don't have to like put multiple activation points towards it. Skill of 12 makes sense. Is that the movement, like MA? And then I don't remember how the damage points work, to be honest. Is this the different bit? Like, these are like obviously like hull points or something similar. I think that lumbering might be, we don't know what lumbering is, perhaps. I would look it up, but I didn't see if it exists, but I'm actually very poor at my job. And then yeah, it seems like 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 3 to 6, 4 to 5, 3, 5 to 6, 6. This like where you hit when you shoot at it, maybe? Like you roll the dice and on a maybe you are aiming at the front, and then on a 1 and a 2 you hit the tread, a 3 to a 6 you hit the hull, and it does one of the hull damage. But then there was already a vehicle damage table, so I mean that's definitely what it is. It's just whether that's different to normal, because I don't really know. In terms of other things, I saw this on the Discord, but it is on Zombie Smith, which is the US site, which again you can get things ordered to Europe, but it's going to cost you a little bit of shipping. And there are just some of these painted up, lovely to see. So there is the Gwent Cook. So these are all things we've seen in the last few months on the myminifactory, but you can order them here, or we'll have a look at some on Strange Plastic. And yeah, they'll arrive to you, not painted up as lovely as this, but you'll have to do your own job for that. So there's the Gwent Cook, and I very much like how this has been painted up. I really like the kind of ghostly green on the hat. I'm not sure how well it works with the rest of the model in this one dude, but I actually really like what they've done with this color. So yep, and then the Krelocks, who knows? Kyrelocks, who knows how Welsh we're going? Yeah, I mean we've seen these before. I remember distinctly seeing these. These are more recent ones actually. The Tommel Pathfinders, they're effectively the Trench Raiders, I think. And I think these are the ones that I showed on the Reddit. Maybe it was the artist behind these that posted them. Then we've got Flalhunds, which sounds more Danish or something than the normal Quar language. Honored Ants set 1, which we've seen those a while ago now. I was just talking about them last week. Milwer Cly Mershal, so a specific character. Then this beautiful thing. I might have to get this ordered. Because because it's so beautiful. I mean, it's Koftiran. I have some Koftiran stuff, obviously, slash Gwent, and it is just wonderful. Like one of my favorite things, and lovely how weathered it is. Down here, just yeah, really big fan of this, and I believe that we've seen these ones before, as well as this big boy. So nice to see some things out there for anyone in the US, or I suppose anyone nearby. In terms of strange plastics, some of the stuff's on here. It's a bit difficult here because I don't think I can search by new to old. But if we're looking for similar things, then we've got the cook is here, the Gwent cook. So there's one. So this is for any, well, it's in pounds. Because I'm unfortunately British, I live in the sad, sad UK. And then the honoured aunts are also here. There's the unicycle, the penny farthing Quar. There's the commercial. Are there any more? And then also the pathfinders. So there's not the either of the animals or the earthen contraption, which is a shame because the earthen contraption, I need it in my life. And I assume that due to the stats will make sense soon, that the rules update and the next start collecting set are right around the corner, like surely. So we've seen soon for this, because I haven't checked, to be fair, I haven't checked the email for a few weeks in terms of the the Wargames Atlantic. So I don't know how close, because we're still waiting on the Kyrethil and the other track there as plastic kits, which would be cool as well. I need to catch up with my painting. I've been very poor recently, as in poor at painting, also poor monetarily. And then also, obviously, there's going to be some artillery in the coming weeks, which is exciting too. Yeah, very exciting. Big stuff in store. Again, I think this is a hit. I think last week's were a hit. I like those. I saw some of these painted up as well, I think. Or maybe Reddit, maybe Discord. That was a hit. Yeah, I'm just liking a lot of these recently, to be honest. I'm a big fan. Hoo-hoo. Alas. So I'll catch you next week. Goodbye.